So the next big thing from the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the Thunderbolts movie releasing in just a few days, and last night there was the European premiere of this movie in London. So a lot of people saw the movie and they have already shared their reactions, and spoiler alert, all these reactions are really good. There are some key points like everyone is applauding the movie, they feel like Marvel hasn't done something like this, and a lot of people are praising Florence Pugh. Some are also calling this movie Black Widow 2, so that also gives away the fact that Florence Pugh is the central character. And even I remember during the trailer launch and all those things, a lot of people were saying that Florence Pugh is actually the star of the movie, and yeah, she is the star of the movie alongside some other characters as well, so we'll talk about that too. And another important thing, this movie has two post-credit scenes. One is the mid-credit scene, one is the end-credit scene, and the end-credit scene has been called extremely good. So let's go through the reviews. So Isaac Joel says, this isn't your typical Marvel movie. Thunderbolts is a gritty, emotionally charged character drama disguised in the superhero genre. Florence Pugh commands every scene. Louis Pullman surprises audiences and it takes some bold risks that pay off. Then Geek Vibes Nation says, Marvel's Thunderbolts is perfection. Marvel has delivered one of its most emotionally resonant and action-packed entries yet. This isn't just another team-up movie, it's a bold new chapter that introduces a more grounded human side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film strikes a perfect balance between humor, thrilling action, and raw emotions. The entire cast brings their A game, but the clear standout is Florence Pugh as Yelena. Then we have Emily Murray. She says, well, Thunderbolts is easily one of the best MCU movies in a long time and maybe one of my new personal favorites. Has so much spark, charisma, and tells a genuinely emotional story you connect with. A tear was shed. Florence Pugh is particularly superb. Just walks away with it. Then Sean Chandler says, I really dug Thunderbolts. It's overtly about depression, loneliness, and purpose. The whole point is they are reject characters. 2/3 mostly ground action and 1/3 a horror influenced nightmare. Feels like the MCU is coming together and building towards something great again. Then Matt Ramos simply says, Thunderbolts is awesome, by the way. We are so back. Then Chris Parker says, Thunderbolts is really a breath of fresh air for the MCU. Absolutely loved the team dynamic. It's also rich with emotions, tackling pretty serious self-worth issues. Yelena carries the movie. Best part is 95% stand alone with 5% setup, but that 5% though, big eyes. Really felt like old MCU. Thunderbolts, finally a Marvel movie that treats mental health and depression as a serious matter and not like undercutting it for the sake of a quip. A legit good character ensemble piece with a compelling Florence Pugh and Louis Pullman performance in the center. Yeah, I liked it. Now we have Grace Randolph. Just saw Thunderbolts aka Black Widow 2. Yeah, it could use a little more action, but I had a really good time. Florence Pugh is fantastic. Another praise for Florence Pugh. Also big developments for the MCU. Sentry is pretty darn cool. Thunderbolts, it was amazing, shocking, and awesome in every way. Florence Pugh and Louis Pullman are absolutely stellar in this film and they are the highlights of the movie. Also, that Asterix reveal will surprise you and make you sure stick for both most post-credit scenes. Thunderbolts is one of the best MCU films by a landslide. Brilliant story and character moments. This is made with love. It sets up for big things to come in the most exciting way I seen since 2012. Bring your tissues, but not because it's a sad movie. Then the last one, Thunderbolts is not your average superhero movie. Instead, it focuses on the emotional weight of the psychological consequences and burdens of being a hero and life itself. Louis Pullman walks a thin line between joy and darkness, fighting to overcome the complexities of mental health. So I remember someone talking about this movie and calling it, I think it was Florence Pugh during one of the promotions, and she said that this is kind of that A24 movie, but it is also an MCU movie, and all of these things about mental health. It also screams out loud that yeah, this movie would really feel like something that MCU haven't done yet, and it will really feel like something produced by A24. So you know, those all talks during the promotions from Florence Pugh, from other cast members, really true. were really in fact true, and this is really getting me very very excited, because I remember from the first teaser or trailer drop itself, I was really hooked to this movie. I was really anticipating a lot of things from this movie, and all this positive response, this positive early response of the movie is really getting me again hyped up. So basically, it's going to be an emotional story, it's going to be an ensemble, and from the trailer it looks funny. It really looks funny. Charismatic characters. Florence Pugh is going to steal the show. And by the way, let me warn you, a lot of people who have already seen the movie may put out spoilers for the movie now, especially about the 2 end credit scenes. So stay aware. Look out for those spoilers and just stay away from them. Just try to shield yourself from those spoilers. I am going to do that. So yeah, excited for this movie. Tell me in the comments what are your excitement limits for this movie as well. Thank you so much for watching.